think we're going to go to our next presentation. So we can bring up Kristin Skolton, who is a data scientist at Nationwide, which is a US-based insurance company. And at Nationwide, Kristin leads projects on predicting damages from natural disasters. And one way she goes about doing this is finding strength in weak data.
Thank you, Tyler. And hi, everyone. Greetings from New York. Hope you're doing well. I'm Kristin. Like Tyler said, I help predict damages from natural disasters for several different lines of business. We use this to inform our pricing algorithm and also enhance our risk management strategies. But I'm here to talk to you about an issue personal in nature for me. This is me. I grew up on a farm in Inwood, Iowa, surrounded by corn, and my family still owns and operates this farm in Iowa. We have about 800 acres of corn, which is about the size of Central Park. And what I started asking myself how we can use satellite data in the agricultural industry, and I found that it's very underutilized. And why is that? Well, it requires a lot of compute power to represent the dynamic growing seasons, very complex variables like weather, and there's a lag in the distribution of data, and the data is also very coarse. So I asked myself if I could use satellite data to predict corn yield. In this case, my actual variable is the USDA corn yields by county. My predictor variable is solar-induced fluorescence from NASA's Orbiting Carbon Observatory. It measures carbon, the light that plants emit in the atmosphere. So it's a simple linear regression model, but when it comes to spatial data, that gets a little tricky. So I'm going to give an example of the granularity of that data based on my home county of Lyon County. So this is where I grew up. My actual variable is counties. This county in particular is 5,000 kilometers squared. My predictor variable is the OCO2 satellite, which is 5 degrees at the equator or 25 kilometers squared. So not super granular. And I'm just going to show you what my predictor variable looks like. This is the light that plants are emitting over the course of the growing season from May to October. You can see the red in July. It shows that the plants are showing a lot of growth and productivity. And this data set is for all of the United States and all of the vegetation, but I only really care about corn. So this is where I find my strong variable. So within this 25 kilometer square, I have a 30 meter square that's a little orange dot in the corner that is going to make this weak variable strong. And this is taken from the USDA cropland data layer. It's from Landsat satellites. This one you're looking at is only corn for all of the United States. And this is available unfused as a UDF. And I went ahead and validated that data with my dad's farm. So on the left, you see my dad's farm. On the right, you see that the USDA cropland data layer from Fused. You can see the outlines are quite exact, very granular. They represent the corn. And here, this field over here is soybeans for that particular year. And it's not picking that up as corn. So now let's combine them all together. For those of you who didn't get that joke, this machine here is a combine, spelled like combine. And here, okay, so let's walk you through how I'm going to bring all these data sets together and make it strong. Okay, so first I have my corn layer for Lyon County, the county I grew up in. Oops, sorry. I jumped ahead here. We'll watch again. I wasn't brave enough to do a live demo, but here's the video. So first I have my corn layer. This is all the corn, and then I'm putting on top the solar-induced fluorescent layer that you saw. And then I'm going to bring them all together because I only care about the corn. And here you can see it's combining these two big geometries in one tile. So you can see in the white areas here, they actually, where there's no corn, it doesn't pick it up. So it's doing quite a massive join at scale. So I was really excited that that was able to be done within Fused. Before I get into the next steps, this is my team. This is my dad, my mom, and my brother. They helped me. And of course, the Fused team, very much thank you for the help in putting this together. And so for the next steps, I would love to share the UDF with the team, the community here, and connect to yield, and then predict at scale. That's all I have. There's my LinkedIn, and Tyler's going to be sharing the blog post.
Yeah, Kristin, thanks for that presentation. It certainly highlighted the fusing ability of Fused with the cropland data layer, OCO2, and boundaries. So thank you for that description of the analysis. All right, we're going to skip now to our next presenter,